On today's video, we're going to go through this Barnett XP 380 crossbow, and this package does include the crank cocking device. Hey there, outdoor YouTubers. Well, like I said earlier, in today's video, we're going to go through this Barnett XP 380 crossbow. We're going to talk about the features, we're going to talk about the assembly, the lubricating, the cocking, loading, and shooting. First off, I ordered this crossbow package online from Cabela's, and it cost $350. It's rated at 380 feet per second. The package comes with a scope, 2 arrows or bolts, a quiver, a stick of lube, and a crank cocking device. That's one of the things that kind of stood out to me about this crossbow package, is that it is one of the cheaper crossbows that you can buy that comes with the crank cocking device. It weighs just a little bit more than 6 pounds, and it comes with this adjustable buttstock. And like I said, I ordered this online, so it came in a box, and I had to assemble it. Overall, it was very easy to assemble. It was just one bolt, connects riser to rail, and then you attach the stirrup, and it's pretty much assembled. Now, the scope did come mounted to the crossbow, which is convenient because then some of the work is already done for you. But chances are that scope's not going to be mounted right where you'd like it to be. Mine was not level right out of the box, so you're going to want to go ahead, level it up, and get it positioned so that eye relief works for you. Now, this area right here where the strings cross, that area did come with wax on the strings right out of the package. But it didn't really look like it had been rubbed in very much, so I would recommend before you assemble the crossbow to rub that wax really good, especially where those strings cross, because that's going to be a pretty difficult place to wax once the crossbow is assembled. Then make sure to wax the rest of the exposed strings and also to lube up that shooting rail. Now, this crossbow package did come with 1 stick of crossbow lube. And Barnett recommends using this one product to wax the strings and to lubricate the rail. Now, some crossbow manufacturers recommend a separate oil-type lube for the rail, but then some crossbow manufacturers are fine using that light wax that you'd use on the strings to also use on the rail. Well, all the reasons that some manufacturers do it one way and some do it another way are probably a discussion for another video, but for this crossbow, I went ahead and I went with the manufacturer's recommendations. Now, before we get into cocking this crossbow, I'd like to take a quick time out with a word from my one and only sponsor, Camaro's Crawlers. I'll give that big buck an hour or so until he's doing the dirt nap dance. I'm heading out deer hunting. Time to musk up. Now, you might be thinking I'm going to be using a doe urine like 10-pointer Tinder date or even big buck delight. Nah, this buck gets a special doe urine. It's called Promiscuous Doe urine. Only available at Camaro's Crawlers. It's illegal in 9 states in all of Canada. Promiscuous doe is the only doe urine taken from the most sexually active does, so you know it's good. It stings the nostrils in a good way. They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works.
every time. If you don't think about it, it makes perfect sense. Let's go see if we can make that big buck grunt. Promiscuous doe. The only doe urine taken from the most sexually active does. And only available at Camaro's Crawlers.
And hey, I'll tell you, that promiscuous doe is a fantastic product, right? I mean, it's scientifically proven by scientists, okay? I'm not going to argue with biology. Now, I mentioned that this crossbow package does come with the crank cocking device, the CCD. So you don't have to use a cocking rope to cock this crossbow. And of course, the advantage to having a crank cocking device is that you don't need nearly the upper body strength to cock this crossbow. Now, this cocking device seems very sturdy, and when it's stowed away, it becomes very compact on the crossbow itself. And that's not always the case with some crossbows. Some crossbows that come with a crank cocking device, it's a very bulky unit, sticks out a lot, and it's not compact at all. Well, now we can load it up and take a shot. The trigger pull is very smooth, and overall, it shoots really nice. Now, at this point, I would like to mention the safety, okay? You've got a safety lever on either side of the crossbow, and the safety mechanism works fine, and it's very obvious what position it's in. But I will say this one thing. When you're looking through the scope and you're kind of getting ready to shoot, you know, you kind of want to come up here with your thumb. Well, you can get a little bit lost looking for the safety. So the safety itself may take a little getting used to. The scope is a true crossbow scope with the multiple horizontal lines for shooting at the different distances. But beyond that, there's nothing really special about it. It's just a good basic crossbow scope. This crossbow didn't really come with any kind of string silencing devices. No, it doesn't really shoot loud, but a few string silencing devices wouldn't hurt. Now, some of the things that I really liked about this crossbow, that just weighing over 6 pounds, that makes for a really nice light crossbow. And I do like this adjustable buttstock. All right, so with that lightweight, the adjustable buttstock, you pull it up to your shoulder, you really feel like you have good control of this crossbow. I feel like this XP 380 crossbow package would be a good option for any hunter. But if you think about that 380, having the crank cocking device, the adjustable buttstock, and that real light weight, it becomes an excellent option for hunters that are a little bit on the small side or hunters that are lacking a little bit of upper body strength. Combine that with the price tag of $350, along with that Barnett name. Barnett has been making quality crossbows since the 1960s. You know what? Hey, maybe this XP 380 is the crossbow package that's right for you. And hey guys, if you want to watch more videos on deer hunting, deer camp, and deer processing, be sure to check out the whole channel. And also, remember to hunt, fish, laugh, repeat. Thanks for watching, and God bless.